All right, folks, how you doing? Welcome back. So I've seen a lot of YouTubers reacting to 28 years later, and there's a few thoughts I have about it. First of all, I would say since it's part of a three-part trilogy, like I said about the Kenobi series when it came out, wait until the end until you pronounce judgment on it. I remember watching reactors to the Kenobi series on Disney Plus at the time, jumping the gun all the time, overreacting all the time, complaining about things that never came to fruition. Going on about Reva being a Mary Sue and all the rest when she got her ass handed to her by Darth Vader. Like it was an easy training session. If they'd only been fucking patient and just wait until the end. But people are not patient, people are impulsive. And people overreact and get in their emotions and feelings and all the rest of it. So, what I would say when it comes to 20 years later, first of all, is wait until the end before you judge it. Because as one YouTuber was saying earlier on that I was watching, it's the first part of a three-part series. So just wait. Be patient. Just be fucking patient. Wait till the end before you make your mind up. All right, that's the first thing I'll say. Second of all, Lindisfarne or Holy Island is not in Scotland. And it's not Scotland. It's Scotland. Scotland. There is no such fucking place as Scotland. There's a connection in the capital of Scotland, with Holy Island. That is where St. Cuthbert is buried. And the oldest Christian site in Edinburgh is St. Cuthbert's Church. And St. Cuthbert is buried on Holy Island. So there is a connection with Scotland in Holy Island, but it's most definitely not in Scotland. You can tell by the accents, it's in Northern England, because nobody in Scotland speaks with an accent like this. It's a Northern English accent. And even then, I'm kind of butchering it. It's not quite the Geordie Newcastle accent. I think Newcastle's about an hour down the road from it. But no, that is not a Scottish accent that they're talking with. You're talking with a Northern English accent, very fucking clearly. Parts of Northumbria were once part of Scotland, historically, but not anymore. So get your fucking facts right before you make a video. Get your facts right. Otherwise, shut the fuck up, because it's fucking infuriating. Only the first 5 minutes of 28 years later are set in Scotland, but the rest of the movie is set in Northern England. And believe me, that movie, of all the things that people, this is the third point, of all the things that people complain about in 28 years later, the liberties with the geography is by far the biggest fucking problem with that movie. I mean, the big tree that you see and the Angel of the North and all this, those are like a full day away from Lindisfarne. It's the liberties with geography that's the biggest problem with that film. I mean, the film is so compressed in terms of the geography of place to place to place. I mean, I get it. It's only a movie, and most people who see it are not going to live in Britain. But oh my fucking god, the vast distances that are covered by the characters, in such a small amount of time. And this is nothing that's new to Danny Boyle or Alex Garland. For example, something that I still pull my fucking hair out over, and from 28 days later, was saying it would take 2 or 3 days to get to Manchester from London. It's 211 miles. It takes about 4.5 hours. By no stretch of the imagination, and I mean no stretch of the fucking imagination, would it take 2 or 3 days to get from London to Manchester. Even in the apocalypse, it would take you half a day at the most. The only way, and I mean the only way, it would take 2 or 3 days to get from London to Manchester is if you were traveling by fucking wheelchair, or you were hopping and only had one foot. So Alex Garland and Danny Boyle have a very poor sense of geography, which is a bit surprising because they're both native to Britain. But nevertheless, there we go, ran over. Thanks for listening.